What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Kind of exciting. Got my car behind me. Well, kind of exciting, but not really exciting. The non-exciting part is last time you guys seen the car, I don't know if I had my turbo or not, but I ended up getting the turbo and the rest of the turbo kit from Sheepy Race. Got everything installed on the car, got it running on the AE Infinity. I think that was one of the last videos that I left off, was trying to dial in the AE Infinity, which I didn't do a lot of just because I was running into some issues and I was just really irritated. So anyways, got the car sitting here. It's been sitting for a while, and the reason why is because the turbo, you would spin the turbo. It's a dual ball bearing turbo. They're Gen 2, so it's a little bit different design. It's not a journal bearing turbo, so when you spin a journal bearing turbo, it'll spin and then it'll kind of stop aggressively. With a ball bearing turbo, it's a dual ceramic ball bearing turbo. What happens is when you spin it, it spins very, very freely, being it's a ball bearing. With the ball bearing turbo, there's oil for lubrication, so on and so forth. Well, my turbo, I'll go ahead and throw a small clip in the video right now for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. But that's basically what the turbo did, and so I went ahead and contacted Sheepy. Sheepy contacted Precision. I went ahead and contacted Precision myself because Sheepy was taking a little bit too long, and then I went ahead and got a hold of somebody over at Precision. I sent them a video and they said, yeah, you know what, send it in to us. I have maybe 5 miles on the car, or, you know, not in the car, but on the turbo itself. So that's why you see there's no turbo sitting here, blank empty space. But Sheepy just contacted me yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, I believe it was yesterday. They contacted me yesterday and they tell me that Precision got back to them, and the turbo, basically they're gonna rebalance it, they're gonna take everything apart. They couldn't mimic what the symptoms that I were having in my video, but I don't know, it's kind of weird because when I took the turbo off the car, took the compressor wheel or compressor housing off, I was able to spin that turbo and it spun perfect. Really had no issues. Compressor cover back on, that's when we start having the issues. There's no contact, there's no signs of contact or anything with scraping, nothing like that, so I know it wasn't whatever. So I think it just might have been, you know, when I got the turbo, it didn't have like plugs in the oil for the oil feed, oil drain gallon. The oil feed did have, from Precision, it did have their oil restrictor, but it also it's used as a tool as well. It actually holds the bird cage with the bearings inside the center cartridge. It holds it true. That way, when it spins, it's not all wonky. There's shaft play and all that crazy stuff. So coming back to it, they contacted Sheepy yesterday. Sheepy contacted me and told me, hey, this is the deal, so they're going to fully rebuild my turbo. Basically, they're going to send me a whole brand new, I mean, it was brand new anyways, but they're going to send me a brand new one again. Brand new bird cage. Everything's brand new. Once I get that, I'll be able to throw it on the car. Hopefully, it works. You know what? And if it does the same exact thing what it did before, I'm just going to run with it. I don't care. It's been too damn long. This car's been sitting for too long. I'm too anxious. My anxiety is through the roof. I want to get this thing going. So that's kind of the downfall of what's going on right now. The positive, which I got a box right here, and a lot of you might know who they are. Raceland Suspension very, very generously did a full sponsorship. So I am, from my knowledge, I am one of, I don't know the only, but one of, say, like maybe 3 in the world that is a full sponsorship from Raceland Suspension. I did not pay for this whatsoever. I contacted them and we went ahead and you know, here it is here. I haven't even opened the box yet. I've had these sitting around the shop for, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or so. But yeah, so the box is just sitting here. Today we're gonna do kind of a little install video. I've been putting it off for quite a while, but got the car, waiting for the turbo. The turbo should be sent off tomorrow. And then got the Raceland Suspension coilover kit. So let's go ahead and do a real quick unboxing real fast and let's see what we got. With Raceland Suspension, a lot of people are going to sit there and talk crap and say, oh, they're really, really bad. They're made in China, they're a poor company, and they're this and they're that. But you know what? I've had a lot of friends run Raceland Suspension and there's no issues whatsoever. I personally, I've never seen anybody on an Evo. I've never had any friends with Evos run these. You know what? When an opportunity comes, take it. And when the opportunity came for this, for being a full sponsorship, again, thank you to Raceland Suspension, I'm going to take it. And so you know, this is the first unboxing that you guys are going to be here to see. So this is what you're going to get in your box. 2 different spanner wrenches to make your adjustments. And all right, this is one hand, so this is gonna be a little tough, but here we got them right here. So give me a second, I'm gonna unpack these real quick and then I'll be right back with you. All right, so I got you guys set up on the tripod now. Should have done that at the beginning, but whatever. Huh? So this is what you're gonna get in the box. Now these are great coilovers. Nothing wrong with them. And have to set the preload and all that good stuff, which is perfectly fine, but this is what you get. So we got our top hats. So, but yeah, here's the top hats. If you've never messed with coilovers before, super easy to do it. But before we get into that, let's just go over the build quality real quick. The springs are actually not bad. These are 1 to 3 inch drop. Build quality seems pretty straightforward. I mean, it's, I don't know, seems like your typical, you know, coilover. Now the cool thing is, well, you can't do dampening on these, which is, yeah, it's a little bit of a negative, but you know, it is what it is. For the price, you can't beat it. Because for the price of these versus the prices of other coilover companies that are charging, you know, $1,200, you know, plus dollars for, you know, for a set of coilovers, I mean, you're just paying for the name. You know, a lot of stuff, yes, it's built, you know, here in the United States, but then a lot of stuff is, you know, made overseas and so on and so forth. But anyways, so these are actually, I mean, they're not bad quality. You got the Raceland logo with part number right there. You got the red springs again with part number and Raceland logo. I think these are, the fronts are like 590, and the rear springs are, or what the front is 5. I don't know. I'll figure it out and I'll put it on the screen. But and then once we get that done, I'll go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and mark for the camber. That way I can get my camber straight. I will have to go get an alignment, which is perfectly fine. But again, I can't do that until I get the car running. And then I have all my titanium stuff. I do offer titanium hardware for the upper strut bolts, and then for the camber bolts, full titanium. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of those stainless steel ones. They ain't gonna look that good anyway. So, but yeah. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and put these down, get the car in the air, and yeah, let's do this little install video real quick. Again, I want to thank Raceland Suspension for the full sponsorship. Mustangs, they got them for Ford Focuses, they got them for old Ford Focuses, Hondas, Mitsubishis, Toyotas, Nissans. I mean, you name it, they got it. BMWs, Mercedes. It's insane. So they offer a lot of stuff. So again, like I said, thank you Raceland, full sponsorship, very, very appreciative. You get an opportunity, take it. So let's go ahead and start this. Alright, got the car in the air, so now I'm going to go take the tires off, get the old coilovers off, and start doing some measuring. So just enjoy the little time lapse. OEM camber bolts for the Evo. Pretty nice. It works. Yeah, here they are. Nothing special. What are these things called? I don't know if you can see that or not. What is it? Max speed rods or something? But yeah, no, these are you can tell rusty and dirty and just, I mean, they're not super old, but I've only had the car for, I don't know, a couple years. And yeah, so now we got a full sponsorship with Raceland. Thank you Raceland very much. Okay, so got the coilovers on. This guy's on here. Got the lower collar. It's not tight all the way. Got this collar locked on there. All right, guys. So we got the car taken care of. It's been a long day. Went ahead and did a lot of stuff today. I mean, I look like shit. I feel like shit, but that doesn't matter because you guys want to see this. So here's the car. Here's the finished stance. So the wheels stick out. So these are 18 by 9.5. So they will have that wheel poke, and plus I got the camber. I did a lot of camber with the factory Mitsubishi camber bolt, plus with the camber plate on top. They're actually super clean. You can see how flush that sits with that fender. Just barely pokes out. Not a lot of camber in the rear whatsoever. I didn't go super low. I don't like super low. I can still stick my hand, and as soon as it gets to my knuckles, it hits. So, and that it's on both sides. Same with the front. This is nice and pretty. You can see that flushness. And then again with this side as well, same thing. Stick my hand in, hits the knuckles. That's that. So, well, not the knuckles, but it hits where it hits. So actually, look at that. Actually, this side might be a little bit lower. So we'll check that other side real quick. Oh no, yeah, it's about the same. Perfect. So, and the rears are the same. Yeah, again, like I said, I know it's not a complete full install kit of how to and so on and so forth, but you know, it was just a little more content that I have for you guys. The new coilovers are on. Now I can't test anything just for the fact that I don't got a turbo. So I have to wait till I get the turbo back from Precision. Once I get the turbo back from Precision, then I'm gonna have basically multiple things to look forward to. One, turbo, hopefully the turbo's good, throw that back on. And then two, suspension. These coilovers here, no. Anyways, let's just stop right there with that. Again, I want to thank Raceland Coilover for the sponsor. Thank you very much for that. Here's the part number, RA set 93 for the Evo 8, Evo 9. I want to thank them. Very thankful that they gave me the opportunity for a full sponsorship. Again, none of it was paid. They sent this out to me, got it on the car, making a little bit of content. Other than that, I still got a lot more stuff. I still got to do roll and anti-lag switch. I still have to do the fuel pump rewire. I still got to install my other fuel pump. But now that I have like a 1/4 tank of gas, I can actually pop my fuel tank off and, or you know, not the tank, but the old pump off, put the new stuff in. So we got a lot more content we got to get done for you guys. But yeah, I mean, how do you guys like how do you like it? Do you like where it's at? Would you raise it? Would you lower it? How do you like that? I actually think it sits like perfect. Here where I live in southern Utah, there's a lot of dips, so I don't want to go too low. I might actually even raise the front. The reason for that is because you see the bumper's not on. Now when the Evo 8 bumper is on, with the front lip that's right there, it sits very low. You can already see how low the camera is on the floor, on its tripod, sitting maybe 5-6 inches off the ground. You can see that's pretty much level with the camera. It's, yeah, once we get that new Precision turbo, get that thing thrown on here. Oh man, I love the Evo interior. This is a 2003 model, so it does have the cloth seats. I don't have the oh man, I can't even think what it's called, but I don't have that. The AYC crap. I do have intercooler spray. Don't have it. Well, I mean, I got the switch, but I took it out. So there's a Infinity down there. I got all that taken care of from the last video. Got all my gauges. So there's a lot of stuff that I still have to do. But let's go ahead and pop the hood real quick. I know it's not complete. It's not that you guys haven't seen already, but just another shot of the bay without a turbo. And then I got my new wastegate. The last one that I had, well, sitting right there in the package. They sent me out another one because of it was leaking. So I got this one, threw this one on. Haven't driven the car yet because once I put this on, the turbos, not turbos, like this thing is twin turbo. The turbo had to come off and had to send it to Precision. So hopefully we get this thing dialed in. Hopefully everything will be good. I should have the turbo, I'm hoping by tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then by sometime this week, hopefully by the end of the week, and I get the car running. So we got a lot of stuff planned. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you like what you see, I hope you do. I got a lot more content. I really do got a lot more stuff that I'm gonna bring to the channel, aside from doing car stuff, detailing stuff, yeah, I got a business dinner that I'm going to tomorrow. So once more of that stuff kind of gets settled, I will explain everything to you guys. And whoever's in Southern Utah, if any of you guys are watching in Southern or in Utah and anywhere in general, just let me know, hit me up, and I will leave all the links, descriptions for everything, parts in the car, and yeah. So again, guys, thanks to you for sticking around. Thanks for the people that have stuck around. It's a new channel, busy life, and I'm just trying to make it, you know what I mean, just like anybody else. So stay tuned, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. All right, later.